This is Larissa Walrand for PIDP 3220 Delivery of Instruction. This is my second of 3 mini lessons that I delivered in person, but I'm now making this video just to share the content with my YouTube channel. So agenda for this video, this lesson, I did a little introduction, and then we're gonna play put a finger down game as a pre-assessment. Then a string web exercise so we can experience connectivity and working in unity as a group. Then a quick quiz on what we learned already, and then a summary. So introduction to the fascial system. This is what we talked about. Has anyone seen a bug get caught in a spider's web? Most people have. The spider knows that the bug is in the web because everything is connected. The fascial system is like a three-dimensional spider's web living in your body. And it surrounds and connects every cell in the body. It's incredibly complex and yet simple and beautiful and amazing. I often talk about the metaphor of a sneaky octopus, like the tension lives in the body and travels around through the body vis-a-vis the fascial system, and the fascial system is a connective tissue organ. The fascial system is also a communication superhighway. As soon as a cell is experiencing anything, it can connect and communicate with any cell, the brain, anywhere in the body instantaneously. If you understand neurotransmitters and hormones as kind of like snail mail compared to the internet of the fascial system. The fascial system is made up of collagen, hyaluronic acid, and water. Those are the 3 main components that you need to know about. And the super crazy fun thing about the fascial system is that it can go from a solid to a gel to a liquid and change state in between those 3 different states, which is what makes it capable of not just changing shape, but also changing form. It's very interesting. Okay, so put a finger down. This is what we went through in class. Put a finger down if you know what the fascial system is, if you've ever had a sore muscle or knot in your muscle, if you've had a sprain or strain, if you've had pain mysteriously move from one part of the body to the other. It happens all the time during treatment. And if you've ever had sensations in your muscle or skin that you cannot explain, or if you've ever heard of collagen or hyaluronic acid. One of the feedbacks that I got about this exercise is that everybody left a finger up when we talked about the fascial system, and that would have been a good time to discuss what it was. Okay, so what you need to know about the fascial system is that it's made up of cells that can transmit energy and information, can shrink, contract, and change shape, can be a solid, liquid, or gel, and is made of hyaluronic acid, collagen, and water. Okay, so now the string web exercise. I got everybody to stand up in a circle and passed around this spool of twine that I had from my garden. I told everyone to pass it to someone who's not directly beside them. And in the end, and I wish I'd taken a picture, in the end it created a really interesting looking web. From there, we introduced the concept of Jasomachine. Now you are Jasomachine. I got the name, I made it up from the first initial of the first name of everybody who was in the group. And so then I described Jasomachine doing this activity. And I told everyone, okay, if Jasomachine does something, wiggle or move the string as if, you were moving so that everyone can feel the connectivity between all these different activities. So I described Jasomachine, obviously, as a PIDP student, sitting on their couch, watching their favorite TV show or reading a book and doing their favorite hobby because they're 10 people in one. They decide to get up, stand up from the couch, walk to the kitchen, where they reach up for a cup from a glass from the cupboard. They go to the fridge, open the door, get out a glass of a jug of water, fill the glass with water, take a drink, or walk back to the couch. So as I'm describing these movements, I assigned body parts to each individual group, so that everybody had, somebody was the neck, somebody was the legs, somebody was the calves, somebody was the feet, somebody was the hands, somebody was the arms, somebody was the forearms. You get the idea. So each individual body part would move as their body part was being engaged to do a particular activity. At the end, everybody had a sense of, so once that was done, everybody had a sense of, realizing like, oh, the neck doesn't really do much, but they can feel as everybody around them is moving. And so they got a sense of what connectivity felt like. What was fun about this is that later on in other people's lessons, it got incorporated into other people's lessons as well, which was fun. So next we did a little quiz. True or false, I think I got everybody to do a thumbs up or thumbs down for true, thumbs up for false, thumbs down, just reviewing everything that we learned. The fascial system can be in 3 different states. That's true. The fascial system is a communication highway between cells in the body. That's true. The fascial system is dry, has no water. That's false. The fascial system is an organ and a system. That's true. Everybody aced this quiz. So then I got a few minutes to go over questions that anybody had, which I believe there were some, and so we had a little discussion about that. And then the thing was over, and it was very successful. This video is running right now 6 minutes. I think I went about 12 minutes again for this one, or maybe spot on, but it was a very successful lesson. Thank you so much. Again, I've made this video. I did have this PowerPoint in the class, so I was clicking through it all. And it was overall very successful. Everybody felt really engaged and learned a lot and had a good time experiencing this.